This is KBCI.blogspot.com. The wind is blowing hard. I can do this right now. Once again, this is Boston G.B.R. on YouTube. Blog, KBCI.blogspot.com. I just left a meeting at the Valdosta Community Information Center, I call it. Bring about awareness to transform our community from where it is to a much better condition, and we need that. But this is Doc Robinson here. What's up, my beautiful brother?
Diversity.
Okay. You think that was lacking at the meeting this morning, brother?
Well, when I come there and I left because I didn't see no diversity, I didn't see no representative of the community itself, of the people that lived in the community that suffered problems. And the majority was there was, you know, every time I go to this, everyone thinks that I be speaking on a racist point of view. They want to say that maybe I'm prejudiced or something, but it's not that. But how can a group of whites decide on a black community? There ain't no black president that lives in the community. No black leaders. No common citizen from the neighborhood. But everybody sits around and says that we here and to represent the people that's invisible. So how can you represent the people that's not there and that live in these communities each and every day, the children killing children and the bank robberies and all the robberies and everything, the drugs, everything that go on in the street. You know, so I'm gonna make this kind of swift and short here. They didn't show any diversity. And that's the bottom line.
What about they tell you that they sent out emails and they notified the people of the community, but they just didn't come up and show up?
Everybody noticed the sleek approach to combat the analysis of impediments, right? So they can send some up to HUD and say, this is what we done, we spell these things out. No, they got to get up off and go out into the community, to these churches. They got to go out and they got to have not these old fixed meetings, these old dull flatline meetings they keep having in the community. And then they want people to come out and then they want to talk about start the black bashing game where you don't love your children. People sick of that. So what about putting something together where you go out to these churches on Sundays? Go out to these and meet with these people. What about throwing some big event that you know you're going to get people out, that you can discuss these issues?
Well, even at that, Doc, even if they did that and don't get the people out, then what you're saying, even if they don't come from these other areas, you're saying that cancel a meeting till you get them?
Well, if they don't cancel the meeting, you got the news stations here, you got television stations here, you got advertisement, and why don't you advertise on the other station that's not so conservative, and advertise where people can hear it. If I constantly hear that there's a meeting pertaining to my community, black people, please be aware that this is time for change. Talk real straight about it. Instead of trying to prop up to talk like a white man on every issue, well, you know, really, we need to do it this way, we need to do it that. No, let's get down to the bottom line. We need something to happen. We need to change it. Okay. Simple as that. And we're tired of being excluded. We was excluded again this morning. Then they said that we'd be wrong, that we don't have any diversity, okay, that something is missing. They don't scrutinize the program. You got to scrutinize the program. You got to get the point to the people. Okay? There's a mentality here that's been here for the longest. And it's a mentality. And no one don't want to discuss the real hardcore truth. The truth of the matter is, ever since slavery has been abolished, we have been enslaved in our minds by following and critiquing the old European strategy that, you know, become part of the system that you're rejected from. And it's not working. We don't have no banks, we don't have anything, but you expect us to be up the line, up the park, okay? We read from secondhand books. Right now we got integrated segregation, we got major problems. Whites suffering along with blacks.
So what's the solution? What's the solution, Doc?
Come together, for real. Quit playing games. Quit trying to privately fix something you know is broken, and they know the system broke. They know the system is broken.
They know it's unfair?
They know it's unfair. They definitely know that. They know it because they're the one, in other words, I cannot see us going to our oppressor for him to fix the problem. Because he is the oppressor that's causing it to be so one-sided.
Well, who's going to fix it, Doc? If they don't fix it, who's going to fix it?
We gonna have to fix it. We got to fix it ourselves.
Okay.
You see, it's just that simple.
Okay.
And the way we got to fix it is we got to come together. Not for war, but for peace.
Well, I pass it on to Miss Vanessa what you said. So do you think it's possible? I know she worked for the city and probably will not. But maybe the two of you all can sit down and dialogue, and maybe we can record and ask questions and get some answers.
Well, maybe I would love to sit down with her, but I think a major debate needs to be put together at the university so that it can be openly discussed. That we don't have to have the problems. That we can ask the real questions. That we can talk about the unfairness of blackness. We can talk about what it is to be black. We can talk about what it is to be white. We can discuss what it is to be below the poverty line. We can discuss what it is to live above the poverty line. We can talk about the issues and try our best to come up with some type of resolve or some type of a solution that we all can contribute to. We all are contributors one way or the other. Either you contribute in the wrong thing or you contribute in the right thing, but we are contributors.
Okay. All right. Anything else, my brother? Close us out there.
Well, I'm going to close it out by saying this.
The wind is up, so y'all have to excuse the wind. Go ahead.
To be a black man with a broken spirit in a broken nation that's trying to arrive to retrieve that he can receive something from a country that don't have nothing to offer him but a back door. That's ruled and governed by a system that's based upon systematics of the downfall of the black man. That he never be included, he never were. But one thing we got news for you, we have always known how to feed ourselves. And that we gonna do.
All right. All right. Thank you, my beautiful brother. Thank you so much. Once again, this is January 30th, 2013. We doing this because nobody else will. Bye-bye.